It's a Spoonie thing. You wouldn't understand, but you should listen anyway. Welcome back to Living with Fibro and PSA, Felicia and Frankie's Way. I'm Paulson. Just a woman trying to make it through the day with Felicia karate chopping on my nerves and Frankie, he's dragging me around by the joints like I'm a rag doll or something. If you're here right now, listening, breathing, being, then you've already done something brave. Just showing up is no small thing. So be proud of that. Today we're going to discuss spoons, the pain scale, and all the quiet battles that no one else can see. The ones that don't come with warning labels. So grab your coziest blanket, maybe a drink. I wanted to thank you guys for all being here. It means a lot to me. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Fibro fog. Dazed, confused, kind of over it. What is brain fog? I mean, let's talk about it. It's this weird, frustrating, heavy cloud that nobody warned us about. They call it brain fog, but it barely scratches the surface. It's like my brain, it's stuck on dial-up in a high-speed world. My thoughts, they freeze. My words vanish. And I can walk into a room like, why am I here? And chances are 9 out of 10, I don't even remember why. So I walk back into the room I was just at, and then I understand. Then it's, I need a cup, I need a cup, I need a cup, get a cup, get a cup, get a cup. It's a chant because it's the only way I can remember. I'm thinking through Jell-O, wading through molasses with just one shoe on, and deep down inside, I know I'm still here. I'm here somewhere. But the wires, they're not connecting. The lights flicker. The power's still on, technically. Some days I can't even finish a sentence. I forget words. I lose my train of thought. Or say something totally random that's, like calling the fridge the microwave or the dog my remote. I have a college degree, y'all. I do. And I have to laugh through it because if I don't, man, it's draining. The emotions, the guilt, the frustration. Let's not even talk about embarrassment. I used to be sharp. Used to be on top of everything. And now my brain's on a tilt-a-whirl and my body's wrapped just in pain. I mean, I'm learning to give myself grace, but this isn't laziness. This is not me being dramatic. It's my nervous system in overdrive. Somebody needs to tell the overachiever to knock it off, but hey, it's inflammation, it's trauma, it's chronic illness, and it's swirled together like one big storm. So if your brain ever feels like it's buffering, you're not alone. This fog, it's real and it's hard. And if you forgot while you walked into the room, same, my friend, same. So what is a Spoonie anyway? No, it's not about soup, although I do love me some soup. This is like Spoonie 101. So, all right, Spoonie fam, it's just you, me, and the unfiltered truth from here. It's the chronic illness. It's about being on that roller coaster from hell, the one where you're strapped in, but there's no exit in sight at all. And before we can get too comfy on the ride, we have to cover two of the most sacred tools in our arsenal of our survival kit. And that's spoons and the ever misunderstood pain scale. No, they're not a cute Pinterest-worthy metaphor. These babies are our compass, our currency, and sometimes our battle cry. Let's talk about these spoons, because they're not the kind you eat with or stir with. Although I'd love to stir a whole lot of peace in the world if I could. We're talking the spoon theory. Thank you, Miss Christine Miss Miranda Dino. Oh, I do so bad and I do so good when I practice this. I'm so sorry. Mesmerindino. She's the author of the spoon theory, and I highly recommend you read this, Gem. It's really, really informational, and it's very deep. And you can read that at butyoudon'tlook.sick.com. And I'll also link that information below. And don't try to butcher her name up like I did. Basically, every little thing that we do costs energy. And that energy is like spoons to us. And so unlike folks in the magic land of unlimited energy, we only get a handful each day. So showering, yeah, it's a spoon. Making breakfast, yep, that's going to cost you a spoon. Folding one shirt and staring at the rest of the laundry like it's a mountain, yeah, spoon. And once all those spoons are gone, well, that's when the faith, humor, and stubbornness kicks in, because pushing through doesn't mean you're powering through. It means you have to pick and choose your battles. And then you have to love yourself through the guilt of what you couldn't do today. The things you didn't get to finish. So when I say I'm out of spoons, I'm not being dramatic. I'm being honest. I'm saying I have poured every ounce of myself into just being here. And if I spent one of those spoons on you today, that means you matter to me deeply. The pain scale's broken, and so am I. Let's be real for a minute. The original pain scale, yeah, that's not made for folks like us. I mean, 1 to 10. Yeah, right. Please. Try off the charts. Call tech support and ask for a refund. This isn't just a headache or, oh, I stubbed my toe. This is breath stealing, soul shifting. Brushing your teeth feels like Everest kind of pain. Living with Felicia, aka Fibro, and Frankie, that charming little rascal, psoriaticarthritis. It's like being drafted into a lifelong battle. You didn't sign up for it. You didn't even want to be a part of it. There's no manual. There's no map. No return policy. Just you, your grit, and a whole lot of stubbornness. Some days I wake up like a warrior. Like I stretch, I smile, I move. I almost feel like I'm human again. Almost. Those are my gold dust days. The ones where I feel like I'm me, or at least I really have a good understudy of who I am right there. It's kind of an understudy version of me. And then there are other days where you can find me cocooned in a blanket burrito. I got tears running down my face and mascara's, smeared, and I'm clutching my heating pad like it's a cursed treasure. And I keep muttering, "Not today, Satan. Not today. Seriously, take your drama somewhere else. Not today." And I'm just using every ounce of energy just to exist. And then somebody says, "On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad does it hurt, dearie?" Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Where do I even start? Please. Because for people like us, the pain scale, I mean, it's not a number. It's not just a number. I mean, it's like a secret code. So when I say, like, today, I'm at a 6, which is my norm, don't picture me chilling on the couch with a latte and cozied up with my blankie, because what I'm really telling you is I got out of bed today. I probably cried in the shower, and maybe if the stars aligned right, I threw on some deodorant. If not, well, yeah, Cancel that confetti, though, because there's no parade. I mean, no, that's not happening. No. Trying to explain this kind of pain is like trying to pin down fog with a thumbtack. It shifts. It morphs. It shows up in the weirdest places. My jaw hurts. Man, so does my elbow. So does my soul, Karen. So does my soul. When your baseline pain is a solid 14 out of a 10, it's not about aches. It's not about achy joints. It's not about muscle spasms anymore. It becomes about grief. You grieve the old you, the future that you imagined you would have. A body that used to cooperate. And the version of you that didn't have to plan everything around flares or emergency plans or, making sure if I don't have energy levels, what will happen? But here we are. I mean, we're still showing up. Some of us might be in pieces. Maybe with some dry shampoo in our eyes and reheated coffee from yesterday. But hey, we're here. We showed up. We speak our truth even when it shakes. We carry spoons like armor, and we hold it together with duct tape and stubborn hope. We keep going, not because we're not broken, because we're fiercely human. So, yeah, the pain scale definitely is broken. But we're not. We're just rebuilding in a world that doesn't understand us. One spoon, one breath, one cursed treasure of a heating pad at a time. The truth behind the I'm fine mask. I used to fake it. I used to pretend like I was okay. I would push myself hard. And I would always wear the I'm fine mask. And that almost broke me. Like it almost cost me my life. So now I've learned to slow down. I celebrate the wins, no matter how tiny they may be. I got out of bed. Man, I was in that thing for almost 2 years. 2 years. So yeah, for me, this is a huge trophy. Huge. I brushed my hair today. Iconic. I moved for 5 minutes. Yeah, somebody better call the press. There are days where I stare at myself in the mirror and I wonder, if I didn't get sick, where would my life be? What would I be like? And yeah, of course, I miss my old self. I grieve for her. I miss the girl I was before Felicia and Frankie came in and took over like nosy little neighbors that never left my house. She's amazing. She was fun. She didn't schedule her life around flares or have contingency plans or measure energy in spoons. I miss her fiercely. And some days I cry for her. Other days I stand up because of her. Healing isn't a Pinterest board. It's not sparkly. It's not clean. It's raw. It's real. It's waking up and whispering, I'm still here and I'm still trying, and that's enough. So if you're out there walking your own chronic illness road, hear me out. You're not alone. You're not weak. You're not broken. You, my friend, are surviving the impossible with style, sass, and a whole lot of heart. You are a masterpiece in progress. Beautiful, unfinished, and allowed to rest. And that hope, even though it's small, it's mighty. It keeps glowing. It glows through that pain. It glows through the tears, through every sleepless night. That little spark inside, it's me. It's mine. And it might flicker and it may dim from time to time, but it doesn't ever go out. It still burns. It's still rising through the ache. And on the days that I doubt, on the days I barely make it out of bed, that stubborn little flame, that's hope. That's grit. That's me. And that, my friend, has to be enough. It just has to be. Concussions, fog, and the truth about chronic illness. So I kind of wanted to do things a little different here. I've been kind of thinking, I have been thinking a lot about this podcast and what I want this page to really stand for and be about. And honestly, I don't want to sound polished or preachy or act like I have it together, because no, I'm far, 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 far away from that. I wanted to kind of shift things more towards something a little more real, more vulnerable, and a whole lot more me. So I'm just going to start sharing my life like a journal, because I journal, obviously. And there's no filters, there's no pretending. It's what it's like living with fibro and psoriatic arthritis. But right now, I'm kind of starting at a weird place, because I've had this concussion and it's been around for about 8 weeks now. Yeah, 8 weeks. I know, it's terrible. Between that and the fibro fog, they're all kicking my ass this week. My brain feels like it's on scrambled eggs. And you've ever been on that tilt-a-whirl ride, like the one that where you spin inside the little teacup while you're sitting there, and then like the whole platform, it rises up and down and it moves and it shifts. Yeah, that's what my head feels like. And walking feels like I've been drunk for weeks and I missed the party. I'm just stuck with a stupid hangover and just being so discombobulated. And 5 weeks ago, I stopped my Embryol injections. I was on them for about a year, doing weekly injections at home. I had to come off of them once before for about 6 weeks, because I had a UTI that, almost killed me. Almost killed me, for real. And so I was put back on it. And so I'm starting to have too many side effects to them. So here we are trying something new with the Orencia. I just started it recently. And I'm hoping that it's going to work. I'm the second infusion in, so, you got to start out with a 2-step process to make sure everything's good. And so I just finished my second dose. So we don't really know if anything works yet or not, but I'm hoping. Pain at 13, welcome to rock bottom. Starting this journaling thing at rock bottom, everything is inflamed. My joints are screaming, and I've just pushed through too much. Finally, I saw the doctor, week 5. Yeah, I know. Anyone who knows me knows I despise going to the doctor. And the ironic thing was, I was working as a doctor. I was working with the doctor's office. I'm a nurse. So when I was working, it was, But anyway, you'd think I'd know better. And it was a head injury. So, yeah, you'd definitely think I would know better. But I am my own worst patient. I push through things. And I push things to the last minute. I forget I have to have labs done or, x-rays done or whatever. But I do. I do as I'm told to do. It may take me a little longer to do it, but I finally eventually get around there. I do have thunderclap headaches, the kind that stop you in your track and drop you to your freaking knees. My vision whites out, like, overexposed camera, like when you're taking a picture and it's overexposed and it's too much white. Yeah, that's what my vision does. But yeah, the doctor didn't seem to be too worried about it. So no CTs, no x-rays. So we're going to stick going with the chiropractor. Yeah, he helps a lot. And, I use the Absorbine Plus on my neck. And that helps a lot too. But this week, my pain's been about a 7 or 8, except for on Thursday, where it hit literally a 13. I sat at my computer for 3 hours. I couldn't focus. I couldn't do anything. My head hurt so bad. Just talking hurt. Everything. My backs, my legs, my feet, my hands, everything. And I've been having this thing go on with my hands where I'm waiting on my hands to be like Spider-Man, where I start shooting out electric bolts because the intensity of the electric that's in my hands, man, it really hurts, like really bad. Take you down to your knees. I mean, the chiropractor helps, but it fades after a couple hours. But man, it's kind of nice to have that couple hours without it. He pops my wrist, and yeah, I always say after I walk out of the room, I feel like he's beat me up, but I guess that's probably for a good reason. But Felicia's in beast mode, and so my muscles are tight. I'm spasms everywhere, and man, even my eyeball is twitching right now. I'm fatigued, of course. Full body collapsing, physical, emotionally, spiritually. I'm tapped. I'm drained. I am wading through wet concrete with lead boots. I'm still here. By the grace of God, I'm still here. I keep showing up for the people that I love, for the ones I miss, for me. The highlight of my week is, in their love, I find my strength. The best parts of my week, talking to my kids, especially my daughter and one of my sons, because we video chat almost every day, and they're the ones with my grandbabies, of course. So I get to see their sweet little faces all the time. I'm going to tell you, just seeing those sweet little faces, their silly little moments, their giggles, their laughter, man, that stuff is music to me. It's music to my soul. It lifts me. They're fuel for my soul every stinking time. They're my legacy, all of them. Their joy becomes mine, no matter how hard my days are. And then I have my grandma. She's kind of been in and out of the hospital lately, so she's very heavy on my heart, and she's so far away from me. And I feel that distance hard, especially after just losing my grandpa a couple months ago. That grief, yeah, it's still super close to my heart right now. She's fighting. She's strong. But I worry. She's more than my grandma. She's my rock, my best friend. She's my constant. And then there's my dad. He's always been my hero. Maybe because I've always been a daddy's girl. But he's amazing and compassionate and caring. And he's steady with that, quiet strength. And he anchors everything. He's the only parent I got left. Lost my mom 3 years ago. So I cherish every moment I have with him. Just being with him or talking to him, makes me feel good. It fills my heart. And I'm so thankful for video phones because they do bridge the silence and the miles. Seeing the people I love, feeling their care, it's the fuel that keeps me moving and me motivated. And I'm super deeply thankful for my husband. He's my rock. I couldn't imagine. My family and my friends, they're all amazing. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of them. And if you've got somebody that helps you carry the load, well, maybe you should tell them. Don't wait. Say it now. Show them that they matter too, while you still can. If you're walking a similar path, or if any of this has resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I would love to hear your story too. And let me know what you guys think about all this. Should I continue with the more preachy polished, or should I continue with the journaling, and what your thoughts are? That's it for all. That's all I got for today. That's all I got. Just me being real. No script, no polished truth. It's just it. It's just that, the truth. There's no, yeah. Until next time. Be kind to yourself. Thanks for walking with me through all of this. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.